Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Brandon here, and welcome back to Bears Franchise here. We are at the end of the regular season, week 18. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, hit that like button, subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. Also, turn on that notification bell because obviously you guys know after the season, after the playoffs, we do have our off-season stream. So make sure you turn on that notification bell so that way you guys are alerted when that happens. And I'll probably post something as well, just like a channel like post, letting you guys know when exactly it's gonna be. But be sure, make sure that notification bell is on so that way you guys don't miss it or aren't late or anything like that. So that will be soon. Obviously, we still got week 18. We got the divisional round, possibly, if we do clinch a bye week. And then hopefully back to the NFC Championship game. But for week number 18, we don't have a lot here. We do have to scout. But I wanted to look at the numbers here. Because is it worth playing all of our guys today? Is it worth it? Like, are there numbers that we really want to hit? For Justin Fields, not really. Nothing stands out. Obviously, we threw like 5 interceptions in the last game. But 4,500 yards, 42 touchdowns. I don't think we can throw 8 touchdowns. I don't think. I mean, I guess we could throw for 474 yards or 64 yards, whatever. But I don't know. The big one is this one. Could we possibly get David Montgomery 228 yards? I don't know. I would love to get him to 20 touchdowns as well. I don't know if we'll get there. We'll see. And then receiver wise, we have 2 1,000-yard receivers this year. Terry Honeycutt with 75 catches, 1,209 yards, 16 touchdowns. He has had an unreal rookie season. Darnell Mooney, 78 catches, 1,000 yards, and 4 touchdowns. By the way, that is with missing the first 2 games of the year. So you can imagine he should probably be up right around 90 catches for 1,200 yards if he started right away. Very impressive year for Darnell Mooney. Tori Woody has had a great year as a undrafted rookie out of UL Monroe. Obviously, his first 2 games was electric. He was unreal for those first 2 games and has been good throughout the rest of the year. 51 catches, 573 yards, and 6 touchdowns for the rookie tight end. He has split a lot of time with Cole Kmet. Not a big year, but, 20 catches, 256, 2 touchdowns. Montgomery, 40 catches, 395, and 4 touchdowns as well. So Montgomery actually has 21 total touchdowns on the year. Defensively, Charles Gordon, his rookie year, could have 100 tackles, 4 tackles for loss. He does have 1 interception. Isaiah Simmons with 113 total tackles. Roquan Smith with 110. Looking at tackles for loss, Isaiah Simmons with 21. Nichols has had a good year with 15. Roquan with 14. Griffey has had an excellent rookie year with 14 and 9 sacks. Landon Flynn he's been okay. A little disappointing, but 10 tackles for loss, 4.5 sacks. Obviously, our 2 sack leaders there with Nichols and Griffey. Interceptions wise, Jalen Johnson and Farley, they've had a lot this year, 7 and 6. But after that, only 3 interceptions. Roquan Smith, Charles Gordon, and Eddie Jackson. The depth at corner, not so great. So there you go. Kicking wise, Santos, 23 of 25. 55 was his long. Extra points, 53 of 54. Pretty good year. And J.K. Scott, not a lot of punts, but 10 of them inside the 20. 4 touchbacks, a long of 69. So there you go. There is all of the numbers. I don't know if we're going to go for anything specific other than Montgomery. We'll see. I mean, we'll see how the game is kind of going towards. And if it's like a game where I don't know. Fields has like 4 touchdowns in the first half. All of a sudden, it's like maybe we try to go for 50 again. That would have to be a record-breaking day. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But as far as upgrades here, when we look at Connor Clements, I wonder how good he is. And Jordan McClain. This is a really good quarterback class, I feel like. I want to scout them. We can see. We can see. A throw power, 8 break sack, and A throw on the run. Not bad. Jordan McClain, A+ throw power. He's an accurate guy. He looks good too. Early first, late first. So 2 solid quarterbacks in this class. There's a good corner, good defensive tackle. Eddie Clark looks like a very good defensive end. Let's see. There is a big 6'4" wide receiver. We don't need wide receiver. This is actually a big quarterback class. Let's see. What else do we want to look at here? We could look at running back. Obviously, JD Camp looks pretty good. He's a late first, though. I think that's what we were doing last time around. Juan Hawthorne. And then it drops to the 3rd round. So let's see if there's any sneaky guys in the 3rd round. I mean, I feel like we're okay at running back. Obviously, we could possibly have a 2,000-yard rusher. So I don't know. Let's see. Last second, do we want to re-sign anyone? I don't think so. No, we're not going to re-sign anyone else on that list. And let's get into our weekly strategy. We do have the 9-7 Minnesota Vikings. Their offense averages 26.6 points per game. They have the 6th best defense. They're good against the pass. They're okay against the run. 12th, pretty good. They don't turn over the ball very much at all. And then they don't get a lot of pressure, but they do have the 3rd most takeaways. It's a good team. It's a really good team. It's a really good defense. I don't know if we're going to manage to get 200-plus yards. We got to stop Dalvin Cook. Obviously, they have Kirk Cousins. And then for our offense, I'm going to run the ball inside. If we can get Montgomery 2,000 yards, that would be awesome. Team goal here, our weekly game plan, 200 yards rushing. Defensively, let's get to the quarterback, man. I really want to get this pass rush going. Rush for 150. And then let's have a good day with our offensive line. Don't allow a sack. I like that. I like that a lot. So, like I said, it's a big game because we can clinch the #1 seed. I don't know if we would if we lost and we ended up in a tie with, I believe, Atlanta. I don't know. I don't know if what would happen with that. Hope there's no injuries, and we are all good to go. Let's get into it. Week 18, last game of the regular season against the Minnesota Vikings. Couple of big upgrades real quick before we get into this game. Adrian Phillips. Let's just do a hybrid. I mean, I could have done run support, but he goes up to a 77 overall. Our defense's morale is really low. That could be a lot of the reason why they're struggling so much too, is their morale is down so much. And then for Justin Fields, I mean, he is so good. I want throw power up though. If we can get throw power up, that'd be great. And no, throw power. Yes. Yes. Thank you. 95 throw power for Justin Fields. That is awesome. Love to see that. Now let's get into it. Ooh, we got a snow game. This should be a lot of fun. It is snowing here in Chicago. And Minnesota will start out with the ball. So we will get the ball to start the second half. And this is a big one, man. This is a big game. You know, I know we have the playoffs clinched. And more than likely the #1 seed clinched. But I want to secure that #1 seed and go into the playoffs off on a good win, right? 3,500 yards for Kirk Cousins, 22 touchdowns, 8 interceptions on the year. He's been middle of the road. Not a lot of touchdown throws. Dalvin Cook, obviously, is very, very good. And they're going to start off throwing it here. And that's over the middle and nearly picked. But it's going to be caught by Justin Jefferson. Caleb Farley nearly had an interception there. Instead, it turns into a 23-yard gain. And obviously, we're coming off of a really, really tough loss a week ago. Kirk Cousins will throw that one away. Very tough loss. We turned the ball over a ton. We couldn't. Our defense was just awful. So obviously, we are looking for a much better performance by the defense as they're going deep to Justin Jefferson. And Caleb Farley does a great job of knocking that ball free. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings. Here we go. On 3rd down. And that's going to be wide open to Dalvin Cook. No one covering Dalvin Cook. I mean, same old, right? Our defense has really struggled this season. It's been one of the bigger disappointments this season. They're going deep, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Vikings. Jalen Johnson got beat. I don't know if he got 2 feet down. They will review it. So we will see. I don't know. No, that is incomplete. Jalen Johnson gets bailed out. What? What? Are you kidding me? Am I blind? That's a catch in college. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, these moron refs are blind. All right, well, I'm not going to blame the defense on that one because that's a terrible call. What the heck? What is wrong with this game? It's obvious it was not a catch. Oh, man. All right, well, we get screwed over. First drive of the game. Justin Fields on the season, 4,500 yards, 42 touchdowns. I'm not going to talk about those interceptions. It was a rough week last week. All right, let's get to running the ball. David Montgomery is about a little less than 230 yards away from 2,000 yards. I don't know if that's going to be something that we get today as he bounces it out to the outside. He wants it. David Montgomery down the sideline. And he's going to score. First play. And David Montgomery takes it to the house. Oh, does he want 2,000 yards or what? Terry Honeycutt, a good block there. Very close to being blocked in the back. And David Montgomery. What a start. You think he wants the 2,000 yards? Goodness gracious. 7-7. 3rd and 8. And we will go ahead and blitz. Kirk Cousins throws it deep. Jalen Johnson gets... Oh, he can't cover Thielen. Are you kidding me? Jalen Johnson gets mossed. We went for the blitz. It nearly worked. It should have worked. Caleb Farley gets beat bad there. And Caleb Farley not off to the greatest start. The corner's not off to a great start. And Dalvin Cook runs it in. Our run defense is not good. We all know that. And our defense continues to suck. It's 14-7. Offense back onto the field here. And you guys know who we're giving it to. David Montgomery breaks the tackle. And it's another 12-yard gain. Already 92 rushing yards. He's pretty good. He's pretty good. Khalil Herbert's going to be in the game. As I'm going to... We'll run it. We'll give it to Herbert here. Up the middle. Nice blocking up ahead, and it's a gain of 4. David Montgomery getting a bit of a break there. I don't love this. I'm going to run off to the right side. And Montgomery gets stuffed. Not really anywhere to go there. It will be 3rd and 5. So Justin Fields will throw the ball here for the first time today. And it's going to be caught by David Montgomery. He's so good, man. He just makes plays. He's unreal. If it wasn't for David Montgomery, we're definitely not the #1 seed. That's for sure. I mean, he has really carried us this season. And he definitely deserves a shot at the 2,000 yards. As we're going to give it to him again. And that goes nowhere. Vikings doing a better job there defensively. So 3rd and 8. We're down by 7. And what do I like here? I like Darnell Mooney. Wide open. Darnell Mooney. Nice throw from Justin Fields. Keeps this drive alive. I'm going to run it. And we're going to bounce it out. Montgomery. Another nice gain there. About 8 yards. 103 yards on the day. We're going to go with the counter here. And Montgomery up the middle. Gets a nice block. Down to the 4-yard line. Whew. He's so good, man. And by the way, our offensive line, credit to them, too. They've been awesome as well. And Montgomery down to the 1. He couldn't get in there. And looks like he's exhausted. All right. I honestly like the quarterback draw here. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to run it in with Fields. Snap the ball, run it, and Justin Fields into the end zone. And we will tie up this game. Hopefully tie it up at 14. Oh, fumble. Dalvin Cook just fumbled it. That was a huge hit on Dalvin Cook. Let's look at a replay here. It was a great run. Bounces it out to the outside. Avoids a tackle. And it's Roquan Smith with the huge hit. He dips under Caleb Farley. And right when he looks up, Roquan Smith is there. Yeesh. What a hit. I'm going to take a screenshot of that one. I don't know if this is going to be the thumbnail. But that's a ridiculous hit. Boom. And ball comes out. Nice hit by Roquan Smith. He gives our offense the ball at the 28-yard line. So as bad as the defense has been, giving up yards and points and everything, the one thing that they do, and we've talked about this over and over again, and I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing it, they create turnovers. The 2 corners on the outside, they'll give up plays, but they'll also come up with some big ones as Montgomery breaks a tackle. And he's down to the 14-yard line. 10 carries, 132 yards rushing for David Montgomery. We're probably going to limit him to about 30 carries. I don't want him to have any more than that. So if he doesn't hit his goal, if he doesn't hit 2,000 yards on the season with 30 rushes today, that's just how it goes. 2nd and 13. It was a nice play there by Minnesota. I'm going to give Montgomery the ball once again. He breaks a tackle. And Montgomery down to the 8-yard line. So 3rd and 4. And that will end the first quarter. We'll go ahead and throw it here on 3rd and 4. I think. Unless we do want to run it. They're not going to... Who do we want to go to here? I don't know. Honeycutt might have a one-on-one. Not really. Mooney's not quite open, and I couldn't throw the ball away. All right, well, 4th and 17, and we will kick the field goal to try and make this 17-14. I mean, a throwaway wouldn't have mattered anyways. Not the biggest deal in the world. And Santos will kick it through, and we'll have a 17-14 lead. And it's picked off! Caleb Farley with the interception. We rushed 5 that time. Kirk Cousins had to get rid of it, and Caleb Farley with interception number 7. He had time. Caleb Farley just made a hell of a play on the ball. He tried to get one. Remember the first play of the game. He tried diving in front of Justin Jefferson and wasn't able to pick it off, and Justin Jefferson ended up having like a 23-yard gain. But that time, Caleb Farley gets it. And for the second possession in a row, this offense starts out close to the red zone. Montgomery, another nice run up the middle, has 153 yards rushing now. He is less than 80 yards away from becoming part of that very, very special 2,000-yard club. Very, very impressive season for David Montgomery. And Montgomery will go into the end zone. Touchdown. Number 2 on the day for David Montgomery. He is so good, man. The snow, I feel like, is giving us a big advantage on the ground. And we'll make this thing 24-14. By the way, congratulations to David Montgomery. He now holds the single season record for rushing yards as Roquan Smith blitzes and gets the sack. That's the only way we get pressure. Roquan Smith with the sack. But he passes Walter Payton, who had 1,852 yards. David Montgomery passing him and is now a little less than 50 yards away from hitting 2,000. As that pass is caught. Good Lord. First down for the Vikings. Smith with the catch. Walter Payton has the top 8 seasons as far as yards goes. Top 8. That's very impressive, as Kirk Cousins has all day. This is ridiculous. I mean, this is unbelievable. I don't understand why this front four can't get any pressure. The only way we get any sort of pressure is by blitzing, as I just... Dalvin Cook. Big run down to the 20-yard line, but Walter Payton... 1,852 yards, 1,684, 1,610, 1,551, 1,460, 1,421, 1,395, and 1,390. That's impressive. David Montgomery, by the way, in real life, I guess, had 1,070 in 2020. I don't remember what we had with him last season, but that's definitely in the top 5, because I think we hit right around 1,600 yards, as Patton is hurt, because that's what we need with this defense, is to have more injuries, or any injuries, I guess. We're going to blitz here. I'm going to safety blitz. We need to get pressure, man, and one-on-one, Adam Thielen walks into the end zone. Edwards Jr. is now hurt, and this is not going according to plan. Well, I guess it shouldn't be surprising. Our defense giving up a ton of points today already. As Edwards Jr. with broken ribs. That's awesome. And it will be 24-21. 3rd and 1 for our offense. 4:50 to go. This is a very high-scoring game. Montgomery will get the handoff And Montgomery, nice run down to the 42-yard line. Already 191 yards rushing. We don't need this game, so I honestly, once he gets it, I might just take him out. He's already had 20 carries in this first half. That's a lot. Obviously, if he gets hurt, that pretty much ends our season. As we'll go ahead and throw the ball here. Tracy Hurst is wide open. Justin Fields with just his third pass of the game. Wow. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and throw it here on third down. And there's pressure. They blitz off the right side. Hunter with his second sack. And it will be 4th and 15, and we will punt. Down it goes Kirk Cousins. Finally, a sack. Nichols. That puts him in the double digits with sacks. Very good year for Nichols. And now on... Jeez, we've got to be the worst tackling team in the league by far. 3rd and 6. I'm gonna blitz. This really is the only way to get any sort of pressure on the quarterback, and that's gonna be open over the middle. Caleb Farley gets beat by Justin Jefferson. Caleb Farley on a very tough assignment today, having to deal with Justin Jefferson. And we're at the 2-minute warning. Minnesota down by 3. And once again, we will blitz. I got to figure something out. I got to figure something that works with this defense, as that's going to be caught by Justin Jefferson. I mean, we can't get pressure if we blitz 10. This is ridiculous. I mean, I do not get it. It's been an all season long thing too. So frustrating. Kirk Cousins, 12 of 16, 257. And once again, Minnesota driving. Can we cover anybody? Goodness gracious. Justin Jefferson with the catch. Minnesota will call timeout. I don't understand why this defense is so bad. I really don't. I mean, I do actually. We can't get after the quarterback. We can't stop the run, and we can't get after the quarterback. I mean, it's pretty obvious. That's my fault. I followed the crossing route, and Irv Smith Jr. I believe that's him, with easy touchdown grab, and Minnesota will take a 28-24 lead. 49 seconds to go. We just threw an incompletion. Fields was hit as he threw the ball there. And I'm going to try to get that to Tori Woody. It's a 9-yard gain. 3rd and 1 now. Trying to go down and get some points, get some more points on the board to make this a little bit closer. Throw to Darnell Mooney. That's caught and out of bounds. Good job by Darnell Mooney. Now at the 47-yard line. We really haven't thrown the ball much at all today. And this is going to be Darnell Mooney again. And Mooney getting out of bounds at the 30-yard line. We're now in field goal range. And we have all 3 of our timeouts, by the way. So we can try and take advantage. Maybe possibly score a touchdown here. And I don't really see anybody open. I'm just going to dump it off to Tracy Hurst. We'll call a timeout. Might as well just run it with Fields. I was hoping that Tracy Hurst maybe could break a tackle there and make a play, but nope, that's all right. We'll go ahead and throw it here on 2nd and 8. And we've got Darnell Mooney. And Mooney down to the 1. Darnell Mooney. That was A great route by Mooney. And I'm going to try and run this in with Montgomery. And Montgomery gets stuffed. And we're going to have to call a timeout. I was hoping that maybe Minnesota wouldn't be playing for that. They wouldn't really think about us running the ball there. I'm going to try again. We do have another timeout. Why not? And Montgomery. No, down to the 1 again. We'll call our final timeout. Dang it, man. I was hoping that we could get another touchdown from Montgomery. 3rd and goal. It's going to have to be probably a quick throw here. All right, here we go. Mooney's covered. Hurst. I saw 23 at the last second. That was close. That could have been picked off. We'll kick the field goal. I can't see the bar, so that's awesome. Glad that's a thing. And the field goal is up and in. So it will be 28-27 at the half. Into the second half here. We are trailing 28-27. We'll go play action here, first play. Don't really like anything. And that will be thrown pretty much out of bounds there, incomplete. And now on 2nd and 10. I mean, I don't really like any of these. I might actually like a quick throw here to Mooney. And Mooney, nope, can't go anywhere off that. That's going to count as a run, actually. It's a loss of 4. So 3rd and 14, not a good start. That's what happens when we don't give the ball to our best player at all. Fantastic. Gotta love that. 3rd and 14. Maybe Fields can bail us out here. Nope, incomplete, inaccurate. Honeycutt was open, but we had pressure. And we start out the second half with the 3 and out. Are you kidding me, man? Dalvin Cook, big run. First play of the second half for the Vikings. 9 carries, 106 yards for Dalvin Cook. I mean, this defense, dude. I mean, look at this. They can't shed. No one can get off their damn blocks. This is embarrassing. This is ridiculous, man. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Dalvin Cook makes Charles Gordon miss there. 2nd and 6 for Kirk Cousins. Let's see if this defense can get a stop here. And that is going to be caught. Caleb Farley is having a terrible day. Justin Jefferson with a touchdown. And the Vikings will make this thing an 8-point game. They scored in like less than a minute. It's just, 58 seconds. It's embarrassing. 1st and 10 for our offense. And Montgomery will cut up the middle. It's a gain of 5. 197 rushing yards for David Montgomery. Like I said, I think if we can get him to 2,000, I'll probably shut him down for the rest of the game. Don't want to see him get hurt. I wanted to limit him to 30 carries, but we're getting awfully close to that. And we're really close to the number that he needs to hit for 2,000 yards. And here we go. David Montgomery down to the 48-yard line. That's 220 rushing yards. He is very close. What did he need again? Like 226? And David Montgomery, that will do it. 232 rushing yards. David Montgomery into the record books. A 2,000-yard season. What a year for him. Unreal. He's so dang good, man. He's so good. We got pressure on Fields, and I can't get away there. 3 sacks for Hunter. Good Lord. 3rd and 21 now. And back to throw. It's going to be to Honeycutt. And Honeycutt, oh, he dropped it. I was going to say that was an impressive catch by Terry Honeycutt. But that's going to be dropped, and we will go ahead and punt here. Try and pin them. Oh, shoot. I think I screwed that one up. Oh, maybe not. It's a weird punt. They'll call a fair catch at the 12-yard line. And, I mean, their defense has played well. It really, I mean, other than allowing 230 yards rushing. But they've done a good job of stopping our passing game. And obviously, we have not done that against their passing game. Kirk Cousins with 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. We've allowed 35 points already in this game. I mean, it's pathetic, man. It's one of the most embarrassing defenses I've ever seen in my life. Roquan Smith makes a play there. And it's not like we don't have talent. You know, we do. I think part of it is we are very young. We do have a very young defense. Isaiah Simmons is younger. Obviously, Farley and Jalen Johnson. Our edge rushers are young. So that's part of it. But still, we've been historically bad, I feel like. It's been awful. Dumped down to Dalvin Cook. And Landon Flynn is hurt. It's not like he does anything anyways. And we finally forced Minnesota to punt the ball. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That's an interception. That was not like... That wasn't even close to being accurate. That was way ahead of Darnell Mooney. Mooney was open. The pass was so far ahead. An inaccurate throw. The Vikings are in the red zone, and Kirk Cousins gets sacked. Nichols with his 2nd sack of the game. That was a terrible throw from Justin Fields. That's 5 interceptions in the last 2 weeks. And Roquan Smith is there making a play. Roquan Smith and Nichols have been great today. 2 best players on the defense, and they've showed it. 3rd and long here for the Vikings. And Kirk Cousins will throw it away. So defense does their job for the 2nd time in a row. And the Vikings will attempt to take an 11-point lead. And they do. 38-27. And that's picked. I was trying to time that right. But the corner was all over it. I don't know. I wanted to try to time it to Honeycutt there. But Minnesota has the momentum thing where they can see our intended pass targets. So it's basically they know the routes. Which is part of the reason why they've had the last 2 interceptions. And David Montgomery's hurt. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, I should have took him out. I was going to, and I decided to wait one more drive. Hopefully it's nothing serious. You've got to be kidding me. He should be out for the game as Jalen Johnson knocks that one away. I didn't see the injury. I didn't think it was Montgomery. I thought it was just some defensive player. I was just trying to get out of it, trying to move on, and I didn't even look to see what the injury was. Hopefully it's not serious. He has 2 weeks to get healthy. And Minnesota's up 41-27. That's just not good. That's very concerning. We'll find out after the game what the injury is and the extent of it. But if he is out for the playoff game, And to be fair, we may not even have a shot at if we lose this, we may not even have the number 1 seed. I mean, it's been a terrible game from Justin Fields. 2 inaccurate throws that resulted in interceptions, and obviously it doesn't help when they can see who we're throwing it to. But yeah, what was a exciting first half has turned into a disastrous second half. 3rd and 5. We'll get this to Mooney, and Mooney with the catch. Darnell Mooney's had a good game. 5 catches, 103 yards for Darnell Mooney. And Minnesota's challenge is failed. Play action. Want to try and hit Mooney here. Oh my god, keep going. Whoever that is. It's knocked away. That's Honeycutt. Honeycutt just stopped when he should have kept going. Would have been wide open. It's awesome. 2nd and 10. I don't know. I'm just not on the same page with Terry Honeycutt for some reason. That's completed to Tracy Hurst. 3rd and 3. We got to get a completion here. Slant to Honeycutt. Nice catch by Terry Honeycutt. That was a tough catch. And Terry Honeycutt finally has his first catch of the game. I don't know. It just seems like just haven't been on the same page with him. We're going to run up the middle here. And Fields, I tried to slide. Didn't work. It's going to be 2nd inches. That's what we need, right? Is to get Justin Fields hurt. Let's just get everyone hurt. 2nd and inches. I'm going to try and take a shot here. No, I'm just going to go to Mooney. And that's incomplete. Not sure what that attempt was to try and catch the ball. 3rd and inches. I'm going to just try and run the ball here with Benson. And get the first. And he falls forward for a first down. Can we hurry up here? 5 seconds. Get one more play off. Jesus, I'm not seeing anything. We're going to throw that away. 3rd and 10. We have to just throw the ball away. As pressure got to us. I'm going to get this to Mooney. Can he make the catch? Oh, he was out of bounds. Are you kidding me? Was he really? Yeah, he was. Unbelievable. Darnell Mooney. I'm going to go for it. We might as well. We're down by 14. A field goal doesn't really do anything for me. Honeycutt's wide open. And Honeycutt into the end zone. Touchdown. That's 17 on the year for Terry Honeycutt. I wonder what the rookie record is for touchdowns in a season. He's close. And I just shanked the field goal. What the hell am I doing? 3rd and 8 here for the Vikings. If we can get a stop and go down in the score, I guess we have a chance at winning this game. That's going to be to Dalvin Cook. That was a hell of a route, and he splits like 4 tacklers. Are you kidding me? Again, we're probably the worst tackling team of all time. I'm pretty sure the youth football team down the street can tackle better than us. And Dalvin Cook will have another carry. It's a gain of 4. 124 yards rushing for Dalvin Cook. 2nd and 6. We'll go ahead and blitz here. See if maybe we can get a big tackle for loss. It's a pitch. And Dalvin Cook goes nowhere. Good job by the defense. It's going to be 3rd and 7. And once again, can we get a stop on 3rd down? I mean, to be fair, the Vikings haven't had much 3rd down attempts, as that's, I mean, they have all day. Kirk Cousins has all day. It's impossible to cover for that long. So roughing the passer call there gives the Vikings first and goal. And Dalvin Cook with the run doesn't go anywhere. Landon Flynn, for some reason, is back out on the field. And he gets hurt again. Oh, like it would matter. Second and goal. And this is another run to Cook. Applewhite there with the stop. Broken ribs for Landon Flynn. All right. That's awesome. Third and goal. And it's a run to Cook. Good job by the defense there. That's Griffey. Nice shed there. And it's going to be fourth and goal. So the Vikings will go ahead and kick a field goal. Make this, once again, a two-possession game. And they do. 44-33. Well, we're going to have to score fast if we want a shot at this game. So that's what we're going to try and do. And I just going to have to throw it away. I'm not sure if I would have had the speed there to get around the defense. So, 2nd and 10. And again, Jesus Christ, dude. This offensive line has been brutal today. I mean, how many sacks is that? 4 for Minnesota? That's ridiculous. And again, pressure. This is pathetic. 4th and 20 with 5. I don't care. This offensive line is ass. Hurst block. Like, if they get to us off this, I'm going to be furious. I'm going to launch it to Terry Honeycutt. Aggressive catch. Incomplete. First and goal at the 3-yard line. We did get a stop, and then it was roughing the passer. So, when we do get pressure, we're idiots. That's... sounds about right. 2nd and goal. I mean, this game's over. Who cares? Let's just get out of this. This defense is brutal. Charles Gordon gets a sack. Nice play by Charles Gordon. And it will be 3rd and goal from the 18. And Minnesota will try to throw it here. Isaiah Simmons sacks Kirk Cousins. And Minnesota will kick a field goal to make this, get this thing back to a 14-point lead. And it is good. 2nd and 10 here for our offense. Credit to Minnesota's defense. They've played great. So we're going to try and get this to Honeycutt. Honeycutt comes down with the catch. Nice catch from Terry Honeycutt. That was impressive. That was a very impressive throw and catch. But, I mean, it's 2 weeks in a row where it's just disappointing. Darnell Mooney with the catch. I mean, we've given up 47 points to the Minnesota Vikings. We've given up 47 points to Kirk Cousins. I mean, that's pathetic. I don't really know what else to say about that. As Darnell Mooney with the touchdown. And they will review it. And it's upheld. So we'll kick the field goal here. I mean, I guess we're still in this thing. Did I just miss the field goal again? I did. I don't know if it's my controller, but like it's so delayed. It's weird. I don't know how I'm missing it. All right, 3rd and 7. And we just got to get a stop. Dalvin Cook goes down at the 44-yard line. So we will have a chance here to score one more time. We did have to use all of our timeouts as we did give up a couple of first downs. And that will be out of bounds at the 11-yard line. So we've got to go 89 yards in a minute and 40 with no timeouts. Okay. We'll see as Honeycutt is wide open. That's a good start. That's a very good start. If we come back and tie this game, I'm going to be shocked. Because it's been a hell of a day. Honeycutt, another catch and gets out of bounds at the 42-yard line. All of a sudden, Terry Honeycutt's just coming alive. Playing out of his mind. I'm going to send Darnell Mooney on a streak. Here we go. And I'm going to get outside the pocket. Honeycutt's open. And he's going to make the catch and gets out of bounds at the 22-yard line. Where has this offense been here in the second half? Goodness gracious. Honeycutt is not on the field. We're going to dump this off to Tori Woody using his speed. And we'll hurry it up here. I'm not going to spike it. Let's send Mooney on a slant. Oh, shoot. That's incomplete. Oh, yeah. All right. That slant was so fast. I thought it was just going to be a normal speed slant, you know, just a normal slant, but he, like, took off there. That was ridiculous. Tracy Hurst is wide open, and Tracy Hurst into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Get out of my way. Goodness. All right. Well, we've made it interesting. Now it's up to a 2-point conversion. Can we get the 2-point conversion? Here we go. This is the game. Pressure. There's a flag. Herbert with the catch. And we've got holding. Oh my God. And we will be backed up at the 12-yard line. Oh, man. All right. That's brutal. We had it, too. That is brutal. Here we go. Here's the game, and we had no time. Another sack. I should have tried to onside kick it. Can I change this? Shoot. I can't. I didn't mean... Dang it! We'll do a sky kick. Super short. Get, you know, make someone catch it that doesn't normally catch it and hit the hell out of them. Here we go. Hit him! All right. Well, we missed him. Well, that'll do it. We're going to lose this thing 47-45. Don't deserve to win it anyways. And that's going to end the season. So that'll do it. We lose 47-45. Kirk Cousins, 22-32, nearly 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Dalvin Cook ran for 147 yards. David Montgomery got hurt. God, if he's out for the playoffs. Mooney, 7 for 153. Honeycutt, 6 for 131. Roquan had 12 tackles, 6 for loss. Jesus. 2 sacks for Nichols. Farley had a pick. Well, hopefully we still held on to the number 1 seed. Couple of upgrades here. Tracy Hurst with an upgrade. We'll just give him vertical threat. He's up to 78 overall, +1 speed. He has 89 speed now. That's pretty good. Larry Borum, pass protection. And Will we hold on to the number 1 seed after this loss? Let's find out. Yes, the Falcons lost. We got bailed out. So we do have the number 1 seed, but there's 3 new injuries. I mean, look at this injury list, dude. That's devastating. That is devastating. This is what happens when you try to go for a ridiculous stat. We had the 1 seed. All we had to do was sit them. And he gets hurt. We will advance to the wild card round, where obviously we get a bye week. That is devastating. That is I mean, it could have been. I mean, why couldn't it have just been 1 week? Oh, man. We got some upgrades here. Matt Applewhite. That is, that's devastating. We will advance to the divisional round, where we play the 11-6 Atlanta Falcons. It will be a blizzard, and we don't have our best player. Falcons defense is very good. Their offense is very good. I mean, that's devastating. That's brutal, man. Montgomery breaks the 2,000-yard mark, 2,006 yards, 19 touchdowns. We'll look at the numbers here. Justin Fields, 4,800 yards, franchise record, 45 touchdowns, franchise record, 26 picks, franchise record. Rushing-wise, David Montgomery, 2,000 yards, 19 touchdowns, both franchise records. Fields ran for 595. Herbert had 448. Receiving-wise, Terry Honeycutt with a great rookie season, 81 catches, 1,340 yards, 17 touchdowns. Darnell Mooney, after missing the first 2 weeks of the season, still put up 85 catches for nearly 1,200 yards and 5 touchdowns. That's fantastic. Tori Woody, undrafted rookie, as our third receiver, had a great year, 70 catches, 886 yards and 7 touchdowns. Tracy Hurst, 55 catches, 600 yards and 7 touchdowns. David Montgomery, 41 catches, 402 yards and 4 touchdowns. Cole Kmet, 20 for 256 and 2 touchdowns. Defensively, Roquan led the team in tackles. Simmons had 22 tackles for loss. Roquan had 20, 18 for Nichols. Griffey with 15, 11 for Landon Flynn. Sacks-wise, 11 for Nichols, 9 for Griffey, 6 for Simmons, 4.5 for Flynn, 3 for Smith, 2 for Patton. Edwards had 2. Gordon had 1. Harrison, Tonga, Shepard had 1. Half a sack for Robert Quinn. Interceptions, Jalen Johnson and Caleb Farley both had 7. 1 apiece for Roquan, Gordon, and Eddie Jackson. Forced fumbles, Roquan with 5, Gordon with 3 as a rookie, Eddie Jackson with 3, Robert Quinn with 3, Isaiah with 2, Earl Dubois had 2, 1 for Nichols, Griffey, and Gibson. Fumble recoveries, 4 for Nichols. 2 for Smith, Jackson, and Flynn. 1 for Applewhite and Redmond. No safeties, no field goal blocks. 3 touchdowns. Eddie Jackson, Landon Flynn, and Jalen Johnson. And that will do it. That's the season. I will see you guys in the next episode. By the way, we were the best offense yardage-wise by a lot. Wow. Rushing-wise, 1,000 more than any other team. Points per game, first. Passing touchdowns, we were second. Rushing touchdowns, we were actually third. The Cowboys had 38 and the Patriots had 34. First downs, we were first with 366. Defensively, we gave up the most yards in the league. The most against the pass. Against the run, we weren't terrible. Middle of the pack, maybe. It's maybe towards the better side of things. And middle of the pack. Points-wise, we gave up the second most. We did have 42 sacks, but I feel like a lot of that was from early on in the year. I don't know. I feel like we got a lot worse. We did force the most fumbles, and we did have the third most interceptions. Dolphins with 18, Vikings with 21. Conversion rate. Honestly, we weren't that good on third downs. Now, we didn't have a ton of them, I don't think. I guess we did. Where are we? We had 207. So we did have a lot. We had the 6th most. And our conversion rate was 55%. So we were okay. We were good. We were good. 4th down conversions. I mean, we didn't have a lot. Yeah, we didn't attempt a lot at all, actually. 13 of 22, we were 59%. 2-point conversions, we were 4 of 7. Red zone efficiency, 81 attempts, which was the most. We had 60 touchdowns, which was the most. 13 field goals, which was the most. Offensive red zone percentage, we were first. Defensively, we gave up the 3rd most. We didn't give up a whole lot of touchdowns, I guess. I mean, we gave up 42, but field goal wise, we gave up 19, the most. Defensive red zone percentage, we were actually pretty good in the red zone. 59%. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Penalties, we had the least amount of penalties, but that's because the game is just how it is. Turnovers wise, differential, the Vikings were 15th, or had 15. Obviously, we had the most giveaways, but we did have the most takeaways. So our differential was 11. No. 6. It's right here. Turnover differential, 6. Nah. But there you go. There's all the stats that you guys need to know. And I will see you guys in the divisional round without our best player against the Atlanta Falcons. We'll see what happens. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button if you did. Subscribe if you guys are new to the channel. And I'll see you guys against the Falcons.